Children of God, welcome home. Welcome home to First Presbyterian Church of Richardson this day. Whether you are worshiping here in the sanctuary or you are worshiping online, whether this is your first time here or you've been here many times, whether you feel as though you are all put together or you are falling apart, welcome. We are glad that you are here today. Our community is stronger with each of you being here today. We hope that you feel the Spirit's presence among us as we worship, nurture, and serve together this day. If you are visiting with us today, I'd love to greet you after worship in the narthex. If you're worshiping online, leave us a note in the comments or the chat and say hi. There are a few announcements in the life of your church that I'd like to share with you today. Tomorrow, finally, we will be welcoming our new facilities manager. We have been very patient, and Richard Cabral will begin his ministry here tomorrow. This is a new part-time staff position, so I hope that you will be patient with us as we begin to live into life here with a facilities manager. We'll share his contact information with you in the e-press this week. Thank you to Randy Phillips, Kevin Wadley, and Mike Hahn for your hard work in the search and hiring process. This summer, we have resumed home communion for those members of our community who are homebound. After worship on the first Sunday of the month, as an extension of the table, teams will be sent out to serve and share communion. I promise you that this is a very rewarding and special experience for everyone involved. All church members are invited to take part in this ministry. If you would like to serve and to extend care in this way, whether that's every month, every other month, there will be a home communion orientation in the, they're excited. There will be a home communion orientation in the library at 11 this week. If you can't make that orientation, but you're interested in being a part of this ministry, please let Pastor Rebecca or Miriam Durrett know. This week on Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at 2 o'clock, the Richardson Adult Literacy Council is hosting free technology classes for seniors in Heritage Hall. Tuesday's class is about protecting your personal information online. Thursday's class is about online prescription drug resources. You can sign up for these classes in the church office. If you have any questions, please see Diane Long. We are 2 weeks away from our first conversational class on the accommodation by Jim Schultz. All are invited to take part in that series. There are books available in the church office for $10 a copy, so happy reading over the next 2 weeks. After worship today, families with children are invited to lunch on the lawn. You can meet on the lawn immediately after worship. If it's too hot, you'll be in the fellowship hall. Finally, our Tools for Terrace school supply drive is underway, and Susan Johnson, a member of our mission ministry, will share a few words about that.
Good morning. First of all, I do want to thank you for all the wonderful support that you have given this project for years and years at this church. Just like everything else, there have been some changes. As Rosie was saying, it's easy to say Tools for School, but now we're calling it Tools for Terrace. Terrace Elementary, our neighborhood school, is going to be our main focus. Now, if you will look at your bulletin, there is a list of the specific things that Terrace has requested. The list doesn't quite look like your traditional school supply list. So make note of that, and things are always changing, and this drive is changing too. If you can't quite stop yourself from buying crayons and Elmer's glue and markers and scissors, we'll still accept those. Those are great. I know some of you really like buying those kind of things. And they will go to the Presbyterian Children's Home, PCHAS, and Network. Also, would like for you to know that we have also given $500 to RISD to help support their backpack bash. Now, they give out free backpacks, and inside each backpack are prepackaged school supplies that are appropriate for each grade level. And that way, each student gets exactly what they need for the grade that they're in. And RISD seems to think that is more efficient. Let's see. The collection baskets are in the same places they've always been, and you have your list of the supplies in your bulletin. So the last thing is that the collection deadline is July 9th, and we just thank you in advance for your participation. Thank you so much.
In body or spirit, please stand and join me in the call to worship. From the very beginning, God has given us life.
We gather to celebrate God's gifts to us.
Jesus came to show us the way to new life.
We gather to reflect on the ways we follow Jesus.
The Holy Spirit continually equips us for ministry.
We gather to prepare to be sent out to love our neighbors.
Our triune God calls us to outward incarnational focus.
We are called to be aware of our neighbors' needs and to go to the places
Let us worship God.